As Ravana was approaching Ashokavatika, Sita was terrified and she appeared devastated like a storm crushed tree. She wept for rescue. When Ravana attempted to woo the faithful wife of Rama, he unknowingly sealed his own destruction. Ravana urged the virtuous Sita to forget Rama and accept his proposal. Completely captivated by her beauty, he vows not to force himself upon her without her consent, but passionately argues that she should abandon her current austerity for a life of pleasure. Trembling, yet defiant Sita placed a blade of grass between herself and Ravana to signify a barrier. She rejected his advances. She warned that his lust would destroy his kingdom, and he also ignored his wise counsel. Declaring her absolute fidelity to Rama, she offered Ravana a choice either surrender and live, or face a total annihilation by Rama and Lakshmana for his cowardly abduction. Infuriated by Sita's rejection, Ravana threatened her, giving her 2 months' time to either submit herself or be killed by him. Sita fiercely condemned him and asserted that her chastity would destroy him, though she held back without Rama's consent. Ravana then commanded the surrounding ogresses to force her submission. Dhanya Malini, one of the ogress, distracted him and advised him to pursue women who were willing towards him. Ravana gave Sita a final look and retreated to his palace. After Ravana left, the ogress women surrounded Sita and spoke harshly, urging her to accept Ravana. They praised his mighty lineage, being son of Pulastya, grandson of Brahma, and descendant of sage Vishwas, calling him a 10 headed, supremely intelligent conqueror who defeated Devas like Indra. They declared Sita worthy of being his chief queen, saying that even Mandodari meant nothing to him after seeing her. They described Ravana as unmatched in power, feared by the sun, wind, gods, and the nature itself, which obeyed to his will. Mocking Sita for refusing such a gift, they finally threatened to kill her if she did not submit to Ravana. The demonesses continued to threaten Sita, urging her to submit to Ravana and enjoy royal comforts, mocking Rama as powerless, exiled human. Sita firmly replied that even in poverty she would remain devoted to Rama. Offended by her words, the ogress women angrily threatened her with weapons, and they vowed to kill and eat her if she refused to accept Ravana. Terrified, Sita wept, while Hanuman, hidden in the Shimshupa tree, witnessed everything in deep anguish. Overwhelmed by Demonis's threats, Sita broke down in grief, recalling her abduction, her suffering, and the absence of Rama and Lakshmana, declaring that as a human and Rama's wife, she could never submit to Ravana. She told them to do as they wished and clung to a tree, weeping helplessly like a deer hunted by beast. She softly uttered the names of Lakshmana, Sumitra, and Kaushalya, lamenting her separation from Rama and questioning the sins that brought her to such a misery. Though tempted to end her life, she restrained herself, remembering the spiritual prohibition against it. Witnessing her agony, Hanuman was deeply distressed. Sita, overwhelmed by sorrow, questioned why she still lived after being separated from Rama and resolved never to submit to Ravana, preferring death over dishonor. She wondered why Rama had not yet come, believing He might be unaware of her whereabouts and was certain that once he knew, he would destroy Lanka and kill Ravana, bringing grief to his inhabitants. Though fleeting doubts crossed her mind, she affirmed Rama's faithfulness and blamed her suffering on past sins or cruel fate. In despair, longing for release from her misery, she wished for death and finally prayed to Jupiter, the giver of spiritual strength and liberation. Enraged, ogress women again threatened Sita and spoke of complaining to Ravana. At that moment, Trijada, the daughter of Vibhishana, awoke from the sleep and stopped them, saying she was terrified by a prophetic dream. She described seeing Rama and Lakshmana arrive gloriously, reunite with Sita, and return north in Pushpaka Vimana. She also saw Ravana humiliated and destroyed, his family and allies meeting disgrace, while Vibhishana was honored. Lanka was burned and ruined by Vanara ally of Rama, and its inhabitants fled in terror. Trijata warned the ogresses to stop threatening Sita and instead seek her protection, assuring them that Rama will surely come, destroy Lanka, and rescue his virtuous wife, for whom she saw many auspicious signs and good omens.